And kind of adding to that, what are kind of like your favorite moments of a live show? Is it those kind of those like surprise moments, or is it like the whole experience?
So my favorite moments are always when someone is better than you expected. I
Hmm.
think we always program people that are going to be good, but sometimes they just kind of sometimes we take a little bit of a risk, and there's always that sort of white knuckle ride, not knowing what they're going to sound like until they open their mouths. But seeing an artist be able to make a crowd that have never heard of them go crazy is always brilliant.
Mm.
Um, there's an artist called Jessica Wilde who we booked through actually probably a 10-second phone clip from her manager.
Wow.
And we just saw this clip and we're like, she's brilliant.
Yeah.
But you know, you're always hoping that you're right. And then, you know, she jumped on the stage and just completely knocked it out of the park, and the audience went absolutely wild
Wow.
for Jessica Wilde.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's always amazing. And we do a lot of things at the shows that are audience related. So we ask audience members to submit a confession,
Hmm.
um, and we read those confessions out. And the reason why we do that is because we talk about vulnerability, and we say to the audience, the reason why you love coming to watch live music is because you like to see an artist be vulnerable. So what if we turn that around on its head, and all of you submit a confession, and we'll read some of those confessions out, and people can raise their hand if they want to admit it was them or not. And by the time we read out the confessions, you know, people who have submitted them have probably had a few drinks, and they end up owning up to them. So we've had
Yeah.
some really nice we've had some really nice moments where, you know, one girl said, "I'm here with my ex-boyfriend, but I wish he wasn't my ex."
Oh, really?
And then she, you know, I said, do you want to reveal yourself? And she put her hand up, and it turned out he wanted to get back together too. And then they came up on
Oh,
stage
wow.
and had this nice moment. And then the artists play their music, and it just creates this kind of like electric atmosphere in the room.
Wow. I was going to ask you actually if there's been any kind of standout moments for that confession section. Confession section.
Yeah, so that one was a really good one. And there was another one where a guy had seen another guy at the previous secret sessions. He'd submitted a confession saying he fancied him, and and I read out the confession, and I said, "And would you like to reveal yourself?" And he put his hand up, and I was like, and he came on the stage, and I said, "Oh, and is the guy here tonight?" And he was like, "He's not here," and everyone's like, "Oh no!" And then his hand came up, and he was there.
Wow.
And they got on the stage, and I said, I'm going to count to five, and then I'm going to close my eyes, and you can do whatever you want. And then we all did a countdown, and then they had a kiss.
Ah, that's amazing. You must
Yeah,
feel so like overwhelmed with joy when these kind of moments happen on at your shows as well.
yeah, I feel like Cupid.
Uh, you might do a Cupid session soon. You never know.
Yeah. And what's really nice about those moments as well is because it's such an intimate show, the artist sees those moments. So the artist will get on stage and be like, "Oh, congratulations to Brandon and so for getting it on,"
Yeah.
and then they might dedicate a song to them, and it just creates like lots of really nice moments.